I got a drone, just got delivered. Let's open it up and see what's in this amazing box. Thank you, Clover, for helping me with this camera work. After the unboxing, I'll talk about why I got this thing and what my goals are for the channel regarding this drone. Ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hand a DJI Mini. I got on Amazon, the cheapest drone that I could find that I might be able to make maps with. First impressions, it's pretty lightweight and small. Unboxing videos, they always brag about their knives. So I'll use my charming Opinel. I ordered it on the 4th and I'm opening it right now on the 11th. Let's see. There it is. DJI Mini 4K. It's not the DJI Mini 3 or 4, just 4K. And I'm a little nervous because I thought I was getting a remote too. Maybe it's just so small. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Man, I hope there's a remote. Never cut toward yourself, John. That's sage advice from Bert Nelson. Oh my gosh, what's involved here? Oh. Okay. There it is. Okay. So here it is. This is it. It's the size of a half a sandwich. It's a little bigger than a deck of cards. There's still something in the box, which is a relief. So, top. I'll come back to that. Okay, the remote control. Thank goodness. Not the embedded screen remote control. You know. Oh, okay. So the paddles have not been put in. There's a ball joint here, a springed ball joint with a threaded receiver. Okay, spare propellers. USB-C to USB-C plug. I don't know what that's for yet. Maybe charging. He's charge the battery. A second USB-C to USB-C plug. No, this is USB-C to micro USB. So they're giving me some options, which is cool of them. Thank you. But wait, there's a third plug. A third plug, which is USB to USB-C. A decal, a screwdriver. I'm looking for the sticks. Nothing else. Instructions and warranty. I'm going to read all the instructions, obviously. Oh, okay. Mystery solved on the control stick. It's right here, embedded into the bottom of the controller, and these little receiver ports so that I can take them off for easy storage, I'm sure. So that is the stick with a threaded end and a nice soft rubber grip and a faceted metal end. Righty-tighty into the controller ball socket, and yes. That is a satisfying sound. All right, let's take inventory. We have the controller, we have the drone itself, we've got cabling, a complimentary little screwdriver, a sticker, some documentation, and then 2 packs of replacement blades for configuration A and configuration B. Each one is opposite the other. I'll start by taking the stickers off. Okay, the blades are secured by that sticker. Second set of blades is secured by that sticker. Camera housing and cover protected by that sticker. So if I were to unfold this, these swivel out. Okay, we have the expanded configuration. A sticker over the battery slot and memory card holder saying to charge before first use. Battery is included, thank goodness. And the memory port for a micro USB, which I bought separately. This protective shielding on the camera comes off. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just so gingerly supported. Keep a still shot. That is cool. Controller with one stick inserted. I'll extract the other. So we have modes here. There's cinematic mode, normal mode, and sport mode. I'll learn more about those later. A wild and crazy button there, a power button, reverse camera, I'm assuming, based on the icon. And then we have a record or capture image trigger on the right trigger location. And this top housing slides up to receive and hold my cell phone. And to reiterate, this is a DJI Mini 4K, 249 grams to keep it outside of the window of regulation requiring a license for me. Why did I even get this thing? Well, honestly, I've been feeling left out. People are doing really neat things with drones. Like, what a time to be alive. We've got these little flying robots that can scan the ground, take images. People are doing amazing stuff, and I haven't been a part of it. It looks cool. It looks fun. But the last straw was when my friend Jason Stevens came over to help film a little transition segment for a Mappy Hour portion. And it looked so cool. And he had a little cute little guy. But he's also a certified drone pilot. And I thought to myself, why don't I do a little bit of this? Also, it's new and a little scary and intimidating. And I know virtually nothing about any of this, which makes it a challenge. I kind of want to see if I got it in me to figure this stuff out and bring you along for the ride. But also in a practical sense, I might want to just use it for kind of cool intro and outro video sequences at the end of these map making videos. Up my game a little. Also, I look down the road a little bit and I think maybe surveying would be kind of a cool soft retirement or when I'm inevitably fired. And this could be like a, like a little taste of what that might be like. And lastly, why? I think there are others like me. I can't be the only one who's kind of feeling left out, curious about this, doesn't want to spend a ton of money or get my organization involved. I just want to see what it's like and see if I dig it. And I like showing you that kind of stuff and bringing you into that learning vibe. What took me so long? Why haven't I done this yet? Well, it hasn't been asked of me. Doing field work has not been part of my job since the year 2001. And I just kind of feel like I should do more of that. Also, it's expensive. I don't have a bajillion dollars to just fling all over the place, but I can spend $300 and invest in myself for this next adventure. $300. Let's see what happens with $300. And lastly, it requires that I ask people for help. I like kind of crunching on things and trying to figure it out myself, but in this case, I've really got to ask people who know what they're talking about for their input. And maybe I'll make some new friends, break out of my little squirrely wooden shed here, and meet some new people. I already have. Okay, here are my goals. The overarching goal is to share this process with you. You can learn with me or watch me in frustrated fashion as I make a lot of mistakes. Of course, the first goal would be actually learning how to fly it. I'm not really playing GoldenEye in college and then later Mario 64 with Little Bear is like the last time I ever had experience controlling something with, this kind of thing. This kind of thing. See, that's how far removed I am from knowing what I'm doing. My first map-related goal will be trying to figure out how to make a rough imagery surface, just my own little aerial imagery base map. And then the next goal would be to make a more precise version of that imagery base map using control points and some advanced GPS data. This drone only has basic GPS. I'm gonna have to make some friends, maybe rent a surveyor's GPS for a little while. I don't know, we'll find out. And another mapping goal is, can I make a 3D-ish map of a place? I don't know, can I make like a a virtual version of this woodshed. And of course, another goal is to meet new people and make new friends. This community, kind of like the maker community, seems very accommodating and generous with their time and their process. I want to be a part of that and nerd out with them. And lastly, take a look at these boots. They're beautiful, objects of joy. I just love them. I wear them all the time. I've had them for years. They were gifted to me from my friend Kenneth Field. Grenson boots, handmade in England. I want to earn these boots. I want to traipse around collecting GIS data in some cool boots. No more field worker cosplay. I want to actually do some field work. And that's it. That's why I'm doing this. That's what my goals are. We'll see how far I get. I don't know. Thanks for watching.